So the next one is the 2019 Pepe Mendoza Giró de Abargues Casa Agricola. And Pepe Mendoza is actually one of those really interesting characters in the region. I think every growing, developing wine region needs some of those people who are real like ambassadors for the region, and he's certainly one of those people. He has a winery with 12 hectares of vineyards where he grows Muscat of Alexandria, but also Giró, this grape variety that is in this blend. A grape variety that is not in this wine, a grape variety that is not really widely known. It's basically, you can find some of it on Sardinia, for example. In the Mediterranean area, there are some places where you find Giró, but it is, well, somewhat of a less well-known grape variety, probably also because it's not so easy to grow. It yields, or it produces low yields. It can be affected by mildew easier than other grape varieties, so you really have to watch the vines, the vineyards a little bit more, and accept a little lower production from the vines. I thought this was a really interesting, exciting wine because it was just so different, perfumed, elegant, and really well made. So it's fermented in 1,000 liter vats with some of the stems, and then it's matured in 500 liter oak vessels. So you don't really, well, he doesn't really want oak influence here. He wants a little bit of oxygen to get into the wine to make it a little bit more interesting and maybe also a little bit more age-worthy. So this smells of cherries. There's some strawberry flavors coming through as well. There's also a little bit of spice, licorice, a little bit of black pepper coming through. I read some wine journalists describing this as the Nebbiolo of southern Spain, or a Mediterranean Nebbiolo style. I understand what he means. There's quite a lot of these different flavors coming together that you also find in Nebbiolo. But now let's see whether it is on the palate in any way similar to Nebbiolo. Well, it's not quite like Nebbiolo in its structure, but I again understand the comparison. It has quite a bit of grip, the tannins are present, there's great freshness there, there's also beautiful body there, but it's not as harsh at all. It's more fruity, more velvety on the palate. It has great texture, a very long finish. I think this is a really interesting grape variety, something that, in my opinion, taste-wise goes more into the direction of Pinot Noir. So it's not a big and opulent wine. It's more of a fine and elegant wine that will go really well with, for example, game dishes, or you could also go in the direction of beef fillet, and so if you don't, or even veal fillet, so you don't really want too much power here on the plate, as this is an elegant wine, really good.